All right. I did end up finding my lapel mic. If you were watching my last live stream, I couldn't find it. Funny thing was, it was literally sitting. So this is it's a black case, and it was sitting on my black splitter. So when I kept shining the light at it, I couldn't find it. I'm like, I just had this. Where is it? And it was annoying me. Well, now we're back. Let's get into splitting. Let me start a poll, because that always gets people asking questions. Hold on, give me 1 second. Welcome. I'm trying to adjust this question thing. A lot of times it doesn't like staying where I want it to go, which is annoying. There we go. All right. Can you see my splitter? You can. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Is that a question? That free? What free? All my firewood I get from tree services. Huh? My generator for some reason decided that it was going to shut off on me. It does this every once in a while. I just have to ring my phone because my phone has my flashlight. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna start the generator back up. It stalls randomly. It's not out of gas. It just stalls and I don't understand why. After it runs for a certain amount of time, it will just stall. Hold on. So, I don't know. You see, if I open this, it's got gas. So I don't know why it does that. But it does it every once in a while. It's no big deal. I just have to grab my phone and go and start it up because I can't see. I have too much firewood in my yard and I don't want to trip over it. I know that there's a path there, but my luck, I'll trip over it again. So, get you all set back up. There you go. Feel free to ask any firewood related questions and I'll do my best to answer them for you. And as long as you keep your comments clean and family friendly, you get to stay on my live. If not, you will get removed either by me or one of my moderators. Because people like to do weird stuff. Yes, I have plenty of firewood. So, hi Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for watching. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. This is way easier than my stand-up splitter, yes. What type of wood is the best wood to burn? I like pine. Yeah, I personally like to burn pine. I always tell people pine is fine. So I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. So once I get to 4,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be in my giveaway, but I'm going to do a giveaway. So I know some of my merch is going to be in there from my store, and a couple of other things. I don't know what I'm putting in it, but I'm going to do a giveaway as soon as I get to 4,000. Not 4,000, 5,000 subscribers. I usually sell about 500 cords a year. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. I bought an Easton made. Works pretty good. I would love to get an Easton made, but I don't have that kind of money. Nowhere near that kind of money. They want way too much for a splitter. So right now, this is the prime season. I'm getting tons of firewood calls like crazy. I don't celebrate Halloween. Halloween is evil. What kind of mic are you using? Seems to cut machine. Sounds pretty good. It's backwards, but that's the mic I use. Who makes that splitter? It's Super Split. Yeah, it's hard to have a mic and have an extremely loud machine. So this green dot is sound canceling. If I hit this, that turns off sound canceling. So I turn on sound canceling to hopefully make it so you can hear me a lot better. Try to make sure I read the comments. I'm not missing any. I usually feed the machine, and the machine does the rest of the work and throws it into the trailer and delivers it. Yeah, I don't sell enough firewood to make it even worth me getting an Easton made. They cost way too much money. Hi, where? I'm in South Jersey, if that's what you mean. Doing firewood is healthy for the soul, yes. I used to have a performance-built 27-ton log splitter. I just recently got this about a month to 2 months ago. So I'm using the super split now. I normally sell, I don't know, 30 to 40 cords a year in cords. I mean, I sell a lot of bundles, but not much. What is your favorite WWE superstar? I don't watch WWE at all, so I have no idea. I don't have an answer for that because I don't watch it. My fire is going out. I gotta add more wood. Even though the splitter fireplace is not real close, I don't know. I just like the smell. Good for me. Welcome, guys. If you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button. I'm on my way to 5,000 subscribers. When I get 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a live giveaway. At the moment, I'm going to have some of my merch. You can either pick a hat, shirt, cup, and you get some stickers from me for free in the package. I'm not sure what I'm going to be adding to it yet, but as of right now, you get a chance to get free merch. Why don't you cut wood like a real man? I do all the time. All the time. How am I? I'm mad? Who's mad? Who's mad? Why don't you cut wood like a real man with an axe? I have a shattered collarbone, so I can only manually split for like 20 minutes and my shoulder's killing me. And I gotta stop. Lazy, whatever you want to say. Splitting mauls work better for splitting. Axes are better for chopping, yes. Even if I use a splitting maul, a splitting axe, an axe, I can only split a certain amount of time and my shoulder's on fire. So I can only split for like 20 minutes by hand, and then I gotta go back to the splitter because my shoulder's gonna be killing me. So it just is what it is. I used to do it. I used to split by hand a lot until I broke my collarbone, and I can't do it anymore. Yeah, when I used to do landscaping, we used to do trees. And so one of the things, I'm trying to turn this down. There we go. So one of the things we used to always like doing, because we did firewood, is we would take a round, probably as big as this table. So I don't know, a 20 and a half inch round, sometimes 30, 40. We would get 2 of them or 3 of them, and us guys would see who could split into, it all had to be regular firewood sized pieces. But we would do that all the time and just challenge each other and see who could split firewood into that big 30-inch round into firewood sized pieces first. We used to have fun doing that. Makes sense. I apologize. No, you're good. You need a set of rulers and a self-stacker. Yeah, I don't stack firewood at all. Honestly sounds a lot like a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't stack firewood at all. I stopped stacking firewood this year. I don't stack it unless I get paid for it. It's too much work. I just throw it in a giant pile and let it dry. The splitter is kinetic energy, yes. Yes, I love splitting firewood and listening to music, which I can't do on this live because my phone is live streaming, so I can't use it to listen to music. Alright. So this firewood log has a knot in it. This splitter sometimes will split it, sometimes it won't. So there's only one way to find out if it will split it this time. Alright, ready? Let's see. Hey, it went through it this time. Maybe. What do we got? How much is it poured? 260. Hi from Ireland. Thank you for the hearts. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I got a bright light shining in my eyes. Trying to read your comment. Without glasses. What is the best? What is the best whatever that, I forget how to say that, whatever. Type of each wood you sell. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's different all the time. Man, I can't see anything. It's like trying to look past. I got a light right behind me there. I can read. Alright, so these bundles right here, well, wood, I'm actually splitting them for bundles. So if you notice me splitting them a little smaller, that's why. Because if I find anything that's really straight, I'll use it for bundles, because I sell a lot of firewood bundles to campgrounds and stuff. So if any firewood I can cut for bundles, I try to cut as much for bundles as I can, because I make more money selling bundles than I do just regular firewood. Yay! My generator shut off again. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn my generator back on. It does this all the time. It goes for like 20 minutes to half hour and it shuts off. So bear with me. Are you asking where I am? I'm in South Jersey. Alright. Bear with me. The phone might act like it's reconnecting. I'm trying to see how many subscribers I have because I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Give me 1 second. Alright. I have 4,646 subscribers. Let's see if I can get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of this video. At the end, then when I reach 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a live giveaway. I'm going to give away some of my merch, which is in the link. It should be somewhere on the screen. So you can either pick a hat, a shirt, a cup, any of those, and what you get will get. I might add other stuff, I'm not sure right now, but as of right now, you get some free merch. You also get some of my stickers to say Glowing Firewood. So if you hit that subscribe button, then when and turn on those notification bells, when I reach 5,000 subscribers, we can do a live giveaway. All right, so hit that subscribe button so you can get some free merch. I don't have any on to show you what it looks like, but if you go into my store, you'll be able to see all the cool merch. The link to the store is in my YouTube description. That does split quick. Yeah, it does. This splits really, really quick. I'm gonna give you a different angle. Give me 1 second. See if this angle works a little bit better and easier to watch it split. There, now I just can't see the comments, so just give me a little bit of time and I'll eventually walk over there to answer your questions. This is how you crush a can. Oh well. This is a little too big. That one needs to be cut down. That one's an inch too big. Now I gotta find my measuring stick again. Because some of these logs, when they get cut, they're a little bit too big. And then they won't go in my bundles. Yeah, I got 3 logs that need to get trimmed. I gotta go grab my axe. That log definitely ain't getting split with this splitter. Ah, come on! You're in my generator again. I gotta find my headlamp somewhere. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll have it started back up in a little bit. I just gotta go walk back to my generator. And no, it's not out of gas. I always try to keep this from going into the customer, because I don't want them to jab themselves with that. So I'm going to go put that in my fire pit. Welcome to my YouTube channel. How you guys doing? I'm going to move my camera back again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, hit that subscribe button for a chance to win free merch when I get 5,000 subscribers. At 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a live giveaway, giving away merch to 1 or maybe 2 lucky people. So hit that subscribe button. As soon as I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'll be doing the giveaway. Give me 1 second, I'll see how many we have. Alright, at the moment, we have 4, 6, 4, 7. Alright, we need to get to 5,000 subscribers, and you get some free merch. You get a chance to get some free merch. So hit that subscribe button so you have a chance to win. Turn the notifications on, everything. Because I'm doing a giveaway for my merch when I get to 5,000 subscribers. Alright, we're at an hour. So I don't know how long I'll be staying on, because I normally do about an hour live stream. So hit that like button. I'm not sure how much I'll stay on. I might stay on for about 30 minutes longer. I'm not sure. Alright. I'm going to try to get this log up on here. It might be a little heavy. I lifted the last one. Look at that. Let's get this baby split. Boy, that log was heavy. It was probably around the 20-inch round. Boy, that was heavy. It's all green. But it's all good exercise. It would be nice if this thing had a log lift, but it don't. So I either have to pick it up by hand or split it smaller with a maul or something else. Yo, what's up? Maple? No, this is oak. It's all oak. Yeah, it's all red oak. Red oak. That's the main firewood I get around here is all red oak. These big logs are so much easier to pick up when they're not soaking wet. and I wouldn't be surprised if that log was about 50 to 100 pounds. That wouldn't surprise me because it was heavy. I mean, it was doable, but boy, it was heavy. So normally I do split them down with a maul, quarter them, or use my hydraulic splitter, but I only had one sitting over here, so I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna pick it up. Because it was so much easier than trying to figure out where my maul is. It's just right next to me. Stupid me, I could have just used that, but oh well. Alright, I'll try to split one with knots. This splitter doesn't really like splitting firewood with knots. See if I can find a real good one and show you. Give me 1 second, I gotta go behind the camera. Here, I'll just... Alright, there's a whole bunch of knots here. I don't know which one's a good one to choose. Because this one wasn't really knotted, but the splitter wouldn't even split that. Let's see. That one, it will split part of it. This splitter will split this part, but it won't split that. I'm trying to find an interesting one. Here. How about this one? Alright, so here's this wood. I guarantee it ain't going to do anything, and I'm going to have to beat the daylights out of it with the maul to get it off. But we're going to give it a shot just for you. Alright, ready? Alright, it's pushing it. It is kind of splitting it. Sometimes it splits it, sometimes it don't. Well, it's supposed to be that one. Yeah, it really depends on the knot. That's why most of the knotted wood, I just leave, and I split it with my hydraulic splitter because it's so much easier. Last vlog, and I'm calling it a night. All right. So I split, I'm gonna tone down my light so it's not shining directly in my eyes. So I split a decent amount of wood on almost an hour and a half, but I gotta head in. I'm planning to do a live. I'll try to schedule it. I'm planning on doing a live Saturday morning. Most likely it's going to be around 5 o'clock. Whoops. And I might do one in the evening or midday. But I don't know. I like coming out here early morning, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, my time, and just splitting firewood in the morning. It feels good. And I'll probably move that fire pit that you see out there. I'll probably move that a little closer because it's definitely going to be cold. Because right now it is, hold on. Right now it's saying it's 40 out here, which is, when you're splitting firewood, it's not bad. But when you stop splitting, it's a little chilly. So I'm going to stop the video here. I wanted to live stream earlier, but I couldn't find my mic pack. And while I was looking for it, my phone, because I already had everything ready to go live, I guess I accidentally hit the go live button or something. I looked down at my phone and it said you're live for a minute and a half. I'm like, what? But so that delayed my live stream a little bit. It's almost 9 o'clock my time. So it's 9:18. So I'm going to get inside. I actually have Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes that I'm going to be packing. So I might post a couple of those videos in the next couple of days, some shorts or whatnot. So stay tuned for those. And stay tuned for the next live stream that I'm going to be doing Saturday morning at 5 o'clock. And if you would like to, hit that subscribe button. I'm doing a giveaway as soon as I reach 5,000 subscribers. Well, not as soon as, but around there. And I'm going to be giving away some of my merch, which should be pinned in there somewhere. If you can't find it, go into my channel description. Go on my the channel description has my merch store, GlowingFirewood. And you can look at all the different stuff you get to buy. I will be giving away one of them to somebody. Probably 2 different things. There's hats, there's shirts, there's cups, there's stickers, which everybody's going to get a sticker. But so you can go check out the merch and see what kind of stuff you like. There's sweatshirts aren't on there yet, but I plan to put one on there. So if you want a sweatshirt, that's always an option too. It has my logo on it, GlowingFirewood. So if that's something you would like to do, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you'll get notified when I go live for the live drawing, and I will try to schedule that one. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm at 4,600, so I got a couple hundred to go. But hit that subscribe button, turn on those notification bells, and I'm going to see you in another video, unless anybody has any last final questions for me, and I will try my best to answer them. So if you have any final questions, feel free to leave it in the comments and I will answer it. If not, I'm going to end the live and go and pack some shoe boxes for Operation Christmas Child. All right, make sure I didn't forget anything. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully see you guys Saturday morning, 5 o'clock. As soon as I end this live, I'm going to schedule it. So make sure you click the notification, and I will see you at 5 o'clock Saturday morning. See you guys.